Tic-tac-turn! In my last video show was doing unboxing of this and explaining it. Basically you try to get 6 in a row or 4 in a row or 5 in a row, and each player, I kind of told you wrong at the beginning in the last video, so I'm going to tell you again. Each player gets the opportunity to put down either a tic-tac-toe, a checker, or they can turn this 90 degrees. They can turn any of these 90 degrees. Now, I randomly found this one at a thrift store, but if you had 2 or 3 or whatever sets, you could create a version of 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional tic-tac-toe. See, you would have them like that, and you would be able to put them on any level. The problem I see, I was just thinking about that anyway. The problem I see is you'd have to remove the ones that you were using. You could use 3 of these to create a 3-dimensional tic-tac-toe, which would still be 3 in a row. But now you would need, instead of turning, you would need 3 of these, and you would have to get 3 in a row diagonally, I guess, or you could, or you would need, let's see, you would need 6. Yeah, you could do it this way. Yeah, this would work. So, in this 3-dimensional version that I just thought of and created, you would have to get 3 in a row, either on the bottom, either on one side diagonally, or up and down. So up and down would be 1, 2, 3. 3 in a row would be any of these 1, 2, 3s down on the bottom, or on any of these. And then you'd also have the ability to do horizontally on any of them, or horizontally up and down horizontally, where like one's here, one's there, and one's on the third. They'd be horizontal that way. So that was just a little side game I was thinking about while looking at it. Anyway, you could do that 3-dimensional thing, and instead of you could do that 3-dimensional tic-tac-toe thing I was talking about, but instead of playing where the first person gets 3 in a row, each 3 in a row gets a point. Excuse me. And each 3 in a row gets a point, and whoever has the most points of those 3 in a rows at the end of the game wins. So every time you make it 3 in a row, you get a point. So that was well, that was a little idea of another game you could play with the tic-tac-turn board if you had it. Now you could do advanced rules if you had 3 of this game. You could do the 3-dimensional tic-tac-turn game, where not only do you have the different levels, but you have a 3-dimensional tic-tac-turn where you could still try to go for 4, 5, 6 in a row, but you have the 3-dimensional layers. Like, you'd have this first layer, then you'd have another one of these on top of that one layer, and then another one of these on top of that layer, which would be 9, 18, 27 of these tiles here, these 4-degree tiles. And each time you would be allowed to turn just like in that one, but you would need a lot more checkers. So those are some thoughts about other games you could play with the tic-tac-turn board that I just thought of and came up with right now. So remember, God is good all the time God is good. Keep on gaming, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Jesus loves you, Jesus is God, Jesus is Lord, Jesus is King, and all that good stuff. So remember, play it. To play it, you either get to use one checker and put it anywhere on the board, unless of course the space is occupied, or turn it 90 degrees. Now, like I said in another video, I do see a problem with the 90-degree turn thing, being that people could go back and forth. So you could either make a house rule where they always have to go left or always go right, clockwise or counterclockwise, because the rules don't specify which way. It just says go a 90-degree turn, and just going a 90-degree turn can be back and forth kind of deal. So you either could say always clockwise or always counterclockwise to solve that problem. And the secondary thing is I would say you can't use the whatever this is called, the towel piece that was used by the last player. Would be a house rule you could implement to make sure that nobody keeps using the same towel pieces and just going back and forth. So anyway, that's just some bonus thoughts I had about the tic-tac-turn game. Here is the rules again for those who want to pause and screenshot or whatever the rules and stuff and read them for yourself. And then if y'all speak Spanish, here's the rules for y'all in Spanish for you to pause, read, screenshot, etc. And that's been a part 2 of the tic-tac-turn video. I should have did it all in one, but I just thought of it after I pressed stop, so I didn't. And hope y'all have a great, wonderful day. And laters, be sure to watch part 1. Be sure to watch part 1 and part 2, because that's better than just watching one. And tick 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 tock, tick tack, tick tick turn, tick tack toe, tock tick tick, tick tock, tick tock, tick tack turn. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share the video.